Both Belle and I are huge fans of the Princess Royal, Princess Anne. She's given an interview to talk about her brother becoming king. The most interesting thing I thought she said was about a slimmed down monarchy.
Yes, she said she didn't quite see the point. We are very tactfully put. But what she's really saying is the monarchy is slimmed down now virtually to the point of disappearance. Because if you actually look at the enormous burden of charitable activities, visiting hospitals and all the other hundreds of institutions that have got royal patronage, nearly a quarter of it is done by people in their 80s. That's the Duke of Kent, the Duke of Gloucester, Princess Alexandra and whatever, who are the Queen's cousins.
Yeah.
And you see them, they are devoted to duty, but sort of arthritic, and they will be gone very soon.
Yeah.
And therefore somebody will have to replace them.
And their children are not working royals.
And their children are not working royals and don't wish to be.
And Prince Andrew wants his daughters to be working royals, and that's been resisted by everybody.
By the king,
yeah.
As far as we know. I mean, I think there's now a paradox. It's quite clear what the king wants to do is to have a monarchy which is socially active. I mean, the extraordinary new kind of congregation in the Abbey shows that. He is the largest single founder of charities in the 20th century. Dozens and dozens and dozens of them. But they all need and expect royal patronage. And he can't do it all. The Prince and Princess of Wales, however hard they work, can't. Harry's out of the picture. And it's ages and ages before Charlotte and George are ready.
Yeah. I love Princess Anne. She's just brilliant, isn't she? I mean, she is exactly what a royal should be,
Well, she's one sort of royal. I mean, she's...
Are you not as keen?
Yes, but there's a different kind of royal. What she is, she's, as it were, she's a kind of quintessence of both her father and her mother. She's got the no-nonsense of her father, and she's got much more. She's got the discretion of her mother. And she will not have said this without thinking about it very carefully. No. But equally, she's also, like her mother, a quite narrow range of interests. But again, horses and horses.
Prince Philip says something about the man she meets will have to be used to the smell of horse manure.
I think she put it slightly, being her father's daughter, she put it a little bit more bluntly. Yeah. But she, again, can we be really... She's making a very serious point. The king is wanting contradictories, as he very often does. He wants a slimmed-down monarchy, but one that's socially involved on the broadest front. And you need a lot of people to do that.
So we've got the Wessexes, of course. They still work flat out, but their children, there's no plans for them to be working royals. Beatrice and Eugenie would like to be working royals.
At least one of them would be.
Yeah. He's not going to relent, though, is he, the king?
I think he may be forced to.
Right.
In other words, if he's to fulfil his vision, and he clearly has one, which is this socially active, involved monarchy, it requires a serious number of working royals.